asante sana. Vile umesema kuhusu wanawake ni kweli. Mwanamke ndio namba moja na tunashukuru sana unatusupport. Asante, asante. Tukae chini tafadhali. Mheshimiwa, if you have a little bit of time, we only have 4 questions. So kama unaweza kuuliza hayo maswali manne kabla tungeshukuru. Umetupa ruhusa kuuliza maswali manne. All right, at this point, many of you had your questions, but because of time, we cannot ask all those questions. However, because of also time, we are just going to go straight to the questions. After the questions, vote of thanks, prayer, and then after that, we can continue with the party after the delegates have left. So therefore, at this time, I would like to invite Steve Wema and ask everyone to sit down so that we can hear the questions. And after the vote of thanks and prayers, we'll have music from Jabali, we'll have more entertainment, and we'll continue from there. But right now, we have the questions.
Hello everyone. First question. I am a business owner here in the US. My firm hires Kenyans remotely. However, as business owners, we have to pay very high taxes for hiring Kenyans. Can you set up a treaty with the US government that would allow employers to save money on the taxes?
Before that, can we please sit down? We need some people to sit down on this side. We need you to sit down. We need you to kind of lower your volume or your voices so that Your Excellency can hear the question. Yeah, the noise is coming from this corner, please.
Yes. Is that better? Okay. I am a business owner here in the US. My firm hires Kenyans remotely. However, as business owners, we have to pay high taxes for hiring Kenyans. Can you set up a treaty with the US government that will allow employers to save money on the taxes? And the second question is, given the high number of deaths on our roads in Kenya, what will you do to rein in the traffic lawlessness and save lives? Yes.
Question number 3. Since democracy dictates that there is no taxation without representation, how is Baba's government planning to ensure the diaspora community needs are heard through having a representative in your government? Question number 4. What will you do to tackle land fraud since so many people have been defrauded?
Yes, he's going to answer. Yeah. No, that's it. Because of time, and we appreciate you guys still hanging with us. And we're about to wrap it up. And then after that, dancing, raha, and all of that, okay? All right.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Azimio, inawezekana. Baba, asanteni sana. My name again is Memusi Kachori, MP for Kajiado Central. 2015 nilikuwa last born wa baba, lakini nimetoka kwa diaper sasa. Mimi ni champion kwa kuweka baba State House. There is one of the questions that have been asked here on land fraud. And first of all, let me just tell you that we know what you people are going through. Many of you, we know, have lost their money through land frauds. I come, as I said, from Kajiado County, and Kajiado happens to be one of the places that you're losing a lot of money. But let me tell you this, the government had come up with a digitization process of title deeds. Baba, I want to request you, because that has not been actualized. The minute that thing was launched, cartels went in and frustrated the process. Baba, what I want to tell you is corruption is the root of all these things. Because the idea of digitization of title deeds was going to deal with land fraud. But cartels have flourished in that business that they frustrated the whole thing. Baba, when you get to State House, deal with corruption. If your friends get involved with corruption, put them in jail, go and visit them in jail, and tell them it is not personal, but the country is bigger than one individual. Asanteni.
Thank you. I think he's answered that issue very effectively. The issue of double taxation, I guess this has to do with hiring Kenyans here. You're talking about double taxation and you're talking about Kenya negotiating with the United States. I don't know how does that come in. I mean, because if it was something that means if you're an American company employing Kenyans, then of course if it is in Kenya, then Kenyan laws apply. I don't see how the United States.
The income is reportable here. You're required to report the income here, and you're taxed again here. So you pay the taxes in Kenya, but you're required to report that income in Kenya here. So you get double taxed.
Oh, that I think is the U.S. actually. It's
correct. So the U.S. will tax you because you have to report that income, and then you also are taxed in Kenya.
I think that can be taken up during the bilateral negotiations or talk between Kenya government and the United States.
That's correct, sir.
Right. The other one was the issue of diaspora representation in the government. We are going to have an office specifically dealing with issues with diaspora in Nairobi, which will deal with all the issues that affect diaspora more effectively. Okay? Now,
accessible?
no,
okay, we want an accessible office.
I'm just saying this is going to be at the level of a CS level. The issue which Honorable Mus talked about is a very serious issue of corruption. Corruption is the biggest enemy of the people of Kenya. Kenya, in terms of corruption, plays in the Super League. And all the others is placed in Division 3. But as far as corruption is concerned, it's in the Super League. and we want to remove Kenya from that league. We want to remove Kenya from that league, and it means zero tolerance. And there's going to be really no huruma. Anybody who is involved in corruption, irrespective of their socio-economic status or relations with the leadership, will be dealt with. Again, one time, how Rwanda has dealt with it. Mr. Kagame himself an example. His real brother was found with a case of corruption. And he said, deal with him like anybody else. And his brother was imprisoned. And President Kagame would go to prison to visit him and tell him, you're my brother, but this is where you belong. See? So I can tell you here, anybody who is corrupt, my brother, my sister, my child, my son, my daughter, if they are caught with a corruption case, they will go to jail. That is the only way that we'll be able to deal with this issue, this cancer of corruption in our country. Thank you. Yeah, there. You mentioned something again. The criminal justice system in our country. Because people talk about the rule of law, the independence of the judiciary. Yes, the judiciary should be independent. But no other one ever say that by being independent means being corrupt. You can see what is now happening in the country. People are accused with crimes, some not petty, murder cases, serious corruption cases. Now going to court, and the court says they are adjourning the hearing until after the election to allow them to go and campaign. And nothing is happening. Even the Chief Justice sees those and does nothing. See, this, directly tolerating cases of corruption. Even the director of public prosecution says he's referring cases to allow those who are the suspects to be able to campaign. You see? What is it? It's shame. Shame on the system. That kind of person does not need to be in that position. And those kind of judges do not need to be in those positions. This is what we're going to do. We are going to say yes, independent judiciary, but the judiciary must first itself be transparent and clean before we respect the independence.
Ama mmelala mko? Kama mnataka ugali na sukuma na nyama choma, inawezekana? Hata hiyo pia inawezekana. Ugali na sukuma na nyama choma inawezekana. Inawezekana? Lakini kwanza lazima tupige nini? Tupige nini? Okay, at this point nasema asante sana.